rediscovering the joy in the journey, a life of purpose, growth, and fulfillment beyond the finish line. As we age, life often calls for moments of reflection, those quiet pauses where we look back at the long, winding road we've traveled. It's during these moments that we begin to evaluate the path we've taken, the choices we made, the goals we pursued, and the way these efforts shaped our experiences. Many of us spent decades striving for success, focusing on the milestones of life, building a career, raising a family, maintaining financial stability, and contributing to our communities. We often convinced ourselves that happiness lay just beyond the next goal, at the next destination. If we could just reach that elusive endpoint, we would finally feel complete. But now, standing at this vantage point, we often find ourselves asking, is this all there is? Despite our accomplishments, many of us still sense a quiet yearning, a feeling that something essential is missing. This sensation, often experienced in later life, prompts a deeper inquiry into what it truly means to live a fulfilled and meaningful existence. We begin to realize that happiness isn't something waiting for us at the end of a checklist, nor is it something we can achieve once and for all. Instead, it's a state of being we cultivate throughout life, especially in the small daily moments of effort, growth, and connection. In this stage of life, where many of our earlier pursuits have been fulfilled or shifted, we must learn to embrace the journey itself, the ongoing process of living with purpose, adapting to new realities, and finding joy in the everyday. This expanded view of happiness and fulfillment invites us to reconsider our goals, redefine what success means, and appreciate the richness that exists in every phase of life. 1. The myth of arrival. Why happiness isn't a destination. Throughout much of our lives, many of us were conditioned to believe that happiness was something to be earned through achievements. We were raised in a culture that equates success with external markers: a promotion, a house, a growing family, or a secure retirement fund. We told ourselves, once I've reached a certain level of financial stability, once I've secured my future, once I have raised my children successfully, then I'll finally be able to relax and enjoy life. This mindset, while useful in motivating us to work hard and reach our goals, often overlooks a fundamental truth. Happiness is not something that arrives after we've checked off all the boxes. Think back to the times when you felt the most alive, when you were energized, engaged, and filled with purpose. Often, these moments occurred not after we reached a goal, but while we were in the process of working toward it. Perhaps it was the satisfaction of raising children, or navigating the challenges of a long-term career. Maybe it was the excitement of building something from the ground up, whether a business, a home, or a community. In these moments, happiness wasn't a prize waiting at the finish line. It was something we felt during the effort itself, in the midst of the struggle and growth. Many of us have experienced the curious phenomenon of reaching a major life goal only to feel a surprising sense of emptiness. We may have thought, is this it? After finally retiring, achieving financial independence, or buying the dream home. The reality is that once the initial thrill wears off, the sense of satisfaction can quickly fade if we haven't developed a deeper understanding of fulfillment. Without new challenges to engage us or new goals to work toward, life can begin to feel stagnant. As we enter the later stages of life, it's essential to shift our perspective on happiness. Instead of viewing it as something that will eventually come, once we reach certain external benchmarks, we must begin to see it as something we create daily. Happiness is found in the process, in the quiet but profound moments of connection, growth, and discovery. And this is where the wisdom of age can serve us well, offering the insight that what truly matters in life are not the trophies we've accumulated, but the experiences we've had along the way. 2. The importance of ongoing growth, a lifelong journey. As we enter our later years, many of us are confronted with the question, what now? After a lifetime of working, raising families, and striving for success, we may feel uncertain about what comes next. For decades, our lives were defined by the pursuit of goals, career advancement, financial stability, and family responsibilities. But now, with many of those goals behind us, it's easy to wonder if our most productive years are over. However, this is precisely where a new and more profound journey begins. While it's natural to slow down as we age, it's equally important to recognize that personal growth is not limited to our younger years. In fact, some of the most meaningful growth can happen during this stage of life, as we shift our focus from external achievements to inner fulfillment. One of the greatest misconceptions about aging is that it represents a time of decline or diminishment. While our physical abilities may change, the human capacity for learning, creativity, and connection remains as vibrant as ever. In fact, many people discover new passions, talents, and interests later in life that they didn't have the time or space to explore in their younger years. Whether it's taking up painting, writing, gardening, or learning new skills, like playing a musical instrument, there is no shortage of opportunities to grow, expand, and engage with the world around us. In addition to personal hobbies, many older adults find deep satisfaction in giving back to their communities. Volunteering, mentoring, or offering support to younger generations can provide a renewed sense of purpose and connection. These activities not only benefit others, but also reinforce our sense of value and contribution, reminding us that we still have much to offer the world, regardless of age. Moreover, this phase of life presents an opportunity for spiritual and emotional growth. With the gift of time and perspective, many older adults turn inward, exploring questions of meaning, purpose, and legacy. This can be a time of profound self-reflection, where we ask ourselves, what truly matters? And what kind of impact do I want to leave behind? Whether through journaling, meditation, or simply quiet reflection, this inward journey allows us to connect with our deeper selves and to find peace and acceptance in the life we've lived. 3. The value of reflection and appreciation. As we move through the later stages of life, the importance of reflection becomes increasingly clear. Looking back on the path we've traveled allows us to see the patterns, choices, and experiences that have shaped us into who we are today. This reflection can be a deeply enriching process, offering insights into what has brought us joy, what has caused us pain, and how we've grown through it all. One of the most valuable lessons of aging is the ability to appreciate the present moment. In our younger years, we were often so focused on the future, on the next promotion, the next house, or the next phase of life, that we rarely took the time to fully appreciate the beauty of the present. But as we grow older, we begin to understand that life is lived in the here and now. The small, seemingly insignificant moments, a quiet cup of tea, a walk in nature, a conversation with a loved one, are often the most meaningful. This shift in perspective is one of the greatest gifts of aging. It allows us to let go of the pressure to constantly strive for more, and to instead focus on savoring the life we have. We begin to see that the things that truly matter, the love of family, the joy of friendship, the peace of a quiet moment, are already within our grasp. We no longer need to chase after happiness. We can find it in the everyday experiences of life. This ability to live with greater appreciation and mindfulness can also help us cope with the inevitable losses and challenges that come with aging. As we experience the passing of loved ones, the decline of physical abilities, or the shifting dynamics of relationships, we are reminded of the impermanence of life. But rather than viewing these changes with fear or sadness, we can learn to see them as part of the natural rhythm of life, a rhythm that includes both joy and sorrow, gain and loss. By embracing both the beauty and the pain of life, we can live more fully in the present moment, appreciating the richness of every experience. This ability to hold both joy and sorrow simultaneously is a mark of true wisdom, one that deepens our connection to life and to the people around us. 4. Finding purpose in later life. New goals and opportunities. As we transition into the later years of life, many of us face the challenge of redefining our sense of purpose. For much of our lives, our sense of identity and fulfillment was tied to our roles as workers, parents, or caregivers. But now, with those roles changing or even disappearing, we may feel a sense of disorientation. What is my purpose now? We may ask ourselves, what do I have left to contribute? The good news is that purpose is not something that disappears with age. It simply evolves. In fact, many people find that their sense of purpose deepens in later life as they have the time and space to focus on what truly matters. This may involve setting new goals, whether personal, relational, or spiritual, that reflect the values and passions that have become more important with age. One area where many older adults find renewed purpose is in their relationships. With the demands of work and parenting no longer taking center stage, there is more time to invest in the people who matter most. Whether it's spending quality time with grandchildren, reconnecting with old friends, or nurturing a long-term marriage, these relationships can provide a profound sense of meaning and joy. In fact, research has shown that strong social connections are one of the most important factors in maintaining health and well-being as we age. For others, purpose may be found in creative pursuits. Many people discover or rediscover a passion for art, music, writing, or craftsmanship in their later years. These creative outlets not only provide a sense of accomplishment, but also allow for self-expression and emotional healing. Engaging in creative activities can also help keep the mind sharp and provide a sense of purpose that is deeply fulfilling. Another way to find purpose in later life is through service to others. Many older adults find great satisfaction in volunteering, mentoring, or contributing to their communities in meaningful ways. Whether it's offering support to younger generations, helping out at local charities, or simply being a source of wisdom and guidance to friends and family. There are countless ways to give back. These acts of service not only benefit those around us, but also remind us of our own value and worth. 5. The power of connection. Relationships as a source of fulfillment. As we grow older, the relationships we've built over a lifetime take on new significance. While career achievements, financial success, and material possessions may fade in importance, the love and connection we share with others remain central to our sense of happiness and fulfillment. In fact, one of the most consistent findings in research on aging is that strong social connections are key to both mental and physical health. For many older adults, this phase of life provides an opportunity to deepen relationships with family and friends. With more time available, we can invest in the people who matter most. Whether it's by spending more time with grandchildren, reconnecting with old friends, or simply being present for the people we love, these relationships offer us a sense of belonging, connection, and purpose that is irreplaceable. In addition to the joy that comes from these relationships, our connections with others also offer us opportunities for continued growth and learning. Whether through supporting a friend in need, mentoring a younger family member, or sharing stories and wisdom, we can continue to find meaning and purpose in our interactions with others. The love we give and receive is one of the most enduring and fulfilling aspects of life, and it is through these relationships that we leave our most lasting legacy. 6. Embracing life's challenges, finding strength and resilience. As we age, it's inevitable that we will face new challenges. Whether it's dealing with health issues, coping with the loss of loved ones, or navigating the realities of aging, life in later years can bring its share of difficulties. But with these challenges also comes the opportunity to cultivate resilience, the inner strength that allows us to face adversity with grace, courage, and wisdom. One of the most important lessons we learn as we age is that challenges are not something to be feared or avoided. Rather, they are an inherent part of life's journey, and it is through overcoming these difficulties that we continue to grow and evolve. Every challenge we face is an opportunity to learn, to adapt, and to discover new reserves of strength within ourselves. This resilience is not something we are born with. It is something we develop over a lifetime. With each challenge we've faced in the past, we've learned valuable lessons that help us navigate the challenges of the present. Whether it's learning to cope with loss, finding new ways to stay active and healthy, or simply accepting the changes that come with aging, we can draw on our past experiences to help us move forward. Resilience also involves a willingness to embrace change. As we grow older, we may find that some of the things we once took for granted, our health, our independence, or our roles in society, begin to shift. While these changes can be difficult, they also offer us the opportunity to adapt and grow. By embracing change with an open heart and a flexible mindset, we can continue to find meaning and purpose in every phase of life. 7. Living in the present, the gift of mindfulness. One of the most profound gifts of aging is the ability to live more fully in the present moment. As we become more aware of the passage of time, we begin to appreciate the importance of savoring each day, each moment, each interaction. This awareness allows us to cultivate mindfulness, the practice of being fully present in the here and now. Mindfulness invites us to slow down and appreciate the simple pleasures of life. It encourages us to notice the beauty in the world around us, whether it's the sound of birds singing, the warmth of the sun on our skin, or the laughter of loved ones. By focusing on the present, we can let go of the worries of the future and the regrets of the past, and instead find peace and contentment in the present moment. This practice of mindfulness is especially valuable as we age. It allows us to live with greater intention, to appreciate the richness of life's experiences, and to find joy in the everyday moments that often go unnoticed. Whether through meditation, prayer, or simply taking time to reflect, mindfulness helps us connect with the deeper meaning of life and to find fulfillment in the present. Conclusion: a life of meaning, purpose, and joy. As we reflect on our journey through life, we come to understand that fulfillment does not come from reaching a final destination. Instead, it is found in the experiences we have along the way, the challenges we face, the lessons we learn, the love we give and receive. As we age, we have the unique opportunity to embrace this wisdom and to live with greater purpose, meaning, and joy. In this phase of life, we can redefine what it means to live a life of fulfillment. We can continue to set new goals, nurture our relationships, and challenge ourselves to grow and learn. And in doing so, we can find that the life of our dreams is not something that lies ahead, but something we can experience right now in the everyday moments of living. So, as you move forward in your journey, remember this: you are not waiting for life to begin. It is happening in this very moment. The happiness you seek is already within your grasp, found in the love you share, the goals you pursue, and the life you are living today. Embrace the journey, and you will discover that the true richness of life has been with you all along. Thank you for watching the entire video. If you find these stories inspiring and motivating, please comment 1. If not, comment 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Thank you for your valuable time.